Hello to all the hair besties in the land! I'm here with Cheryl K. We have another exciting day of Paranormal Hairtivity.
Hello.
Cheryl K is a singer, and she was also featured on the movie Crazy Rich Asians.
Yeah.
So you're the singer of the opening part and at the end
when the credits roll.
The movie is amazing. You guys have to go see it. I'm obsessed.
Even before it released.
Yeah.
I already watched it like 5 times.
You saw the movie
It's
5
so
times? I think it's cool because you haven't seen like a full Asian cast on screen in like 25 years, right? Since what, the Joy Luck Club or something?
Yeah.
I didn't like the movie The Joy Luck Club. I think it sets a very negative tone for Asian Americans, but that's okay, that's my opinion. I personally like Crazy Rich Asians because I feel like it sets a positive message. It changes the future because it normalizes Asian Americans in movies. You can see the paranormal. Her hair is clumped together. She actually has a perm in her hair, so you can see all the little split ends. That's pretty paranormal. This is her natural that's grown out 2 inches, and then there's like a burgundy brown right here, and then it turns orange, and then a very yellow blonde that's like frizzy. Most likely we're gonna go with some type of rosy or blush tone. Are you cool with that?
I'm excited to see what he's gonna do to my hair.
Alright, so my first formula is going to be 6AA, and I'm going to use this on her rootage. There is a demarcation line right through here, so I want to merge it together. I have 8A on standby, which I'm going to add into the formula as I pull that through the mid shaft. We're going to mix it with 20 volume, equal parts. If you use such a high developer, like 30 volume, she's going to get a hot root. You'll still see a lift, but it's going to keep it cool. So I'm just going to drag it out to where her demarcation line is. It lasts a long time, and it's also very, very ashy. So keep in mind, anything that's ash is always going to appear darker. So when you're using a 6AA, it may even appear close to like a 5 because it's so cool. Step 1 is basing her hair. Step 2 is cutting her hair after I rinse out the base color. Step 3 is I'm going to place the highlights in with foils. After I figure out what her underlying pigment is, then I'm going to go back in and decide on my final color glaze overlay. We are now applying the second formula, 8A permanent color in Mydentity with 6AA. So I'm dragging this through the mid shaft, brought all the way down close to the ends, but leaving out the really blonde tips here. And the 8A ensures that we mute out all the brass, and I am going to go back in and relift. I'd rather even out as much of the brassy canvas, but avoiding causing damage on the ends here. Step 1 complete. Most of the orange is gone. We even everything out through here. We balance out that demarcation line. It merges and blends through seamlessly. I'm gonna give her a quick trim, and then we're gonna highlight her back up.
Some people want love, but I don't want nothing at all. If it ain't you, baby, if I ain't got you, baby. Some people want diamond rings, some just want everything.
Wow, girl! Look at that color though! Nice. You guys, I want to get Cheryl's hair as light as possible. When it comes to extreme lifting, Big 9 is what it calls for. So I'm going to add a little Olaplex in. I actually took slightly diagonal, just a little slope here on her nape, and I do 1 push just to kind of cushion it up. And this is where I'm gonna do our first foil. When I back comb her hair, all the short pieces come out. You don't want to highlight them. You can bring it up high, but then blend it down so it looks lighter, brighter, and more blended. Big 9, I'm just gonna go ahead and paint it on the foil. So when I place the foil down, I make sure it's linear, just like this. And you can see that I leave the ends out right at the bottom. How you doing out there? What's important is that I over-direct everything towards her face. Everything blends because of the over-direction. So now what I do is let everything back away from her face. I'm gonna cross-check all the foil. I missed some spots. Paint the underneath side and make sure I penetrate through. She's been processing for about 30 minutes now. I think this is a good time to pull out the foils in the back, just because once it's exposed to open air, it kind of stops activating. Big 9, no joke, got her to a level 10. I'm shook it. Girl, are you shocked? Yeah. You never been this blonde in your life?
Yeah.
And you're a little bit scared?
Yes.
Seriously guys, you can take someone who is Asian, really blonde in one day. The first formula is going to be Naked7 and 6SS. This is going to go on her rootage. 6SS ensures it's muted and soft. I'm going to use a full tube of Naked7. 1:2 ratio with a dedicated 6 volume. Second formula is Naked8. I'm going to use 2 full tubes because she has so much. Naked Blush 9. I'm not going to put too much of this in there. I'm just going to put enough so you get to see a little hint of a pinkish cast. This is going to be Naked10, and this is going to go around her face frame and her ends. The tabs really help me identify the color. After I place all of the base formula down, I'm going to drag it down lower in the nape area because I like the nape area to have a little bit more of a shadow. You just want to bring the shadow down just a teeny bit lower. Plus it controls a little bit of the warmth that she has back here. So now I'm going to go into Naked8 with the new Naked Blush 9. This is going to go throughout the mids. And you can see that cast of pink tone happening. I'm applying Naked10 on the ends, and then I'm going to bring it up to the second formula and drag that down. I'm going to let her sit for 25 minutes. Alright, so this is Naked10 on the ends here, as you can see. In the middle, we got Naked8 with Naked Blush 9. You can see her shadow rootage that we blend here with 6SS with Naked7. Look at that naked blonde.
I'm blonde, guys, I'm blonde.
You just can't believe it.
No, I can't.
What? Who is that?
This is so good. Thank you so much.
I'm gonna leave all the links below so you can stalk Cheryl K on Instagram and YouTube. And please subscribe to me. Click that bell so anytime I upload a new video, you guys will get a notification.
You've been my inspiration. Through the lies, you were the truth. My world is a better place because of you.